Welcome to the Brother Henry and You Show. I am your host, Henry Harris. It's such an honor to be here with you today. He's been on the show. We were just talking. He's been on the show at least 3 or 4 times, and every time he comes out with a new CD project.
And new hairstyle.
Yeah,
new hair color.
We always want to support him and what he does because he's such a amazing pianist and friend. And we're glad to have him part of this community to come and talk about his music. In particular, his new CD album, Rivera, that he has just released. And I have him here today to talk about it. That person is the one and only, the Honorable Thomas Walters.
Well, it's great to be here. First of all,
so much.
Who paid you to say all those nice things about me?
No one.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's a pleasure to be on here as
anytime.
Always. Yes.
Yeah, anytime. What inspired you to create this project?
So our latest project is called Rivera. It actually is based off of the first song of the album, which is an original composition. About 1 year ago, about this time, I got the inspiration because I had never written a composition before. And one day this melody came to my mind of this certain theme. So I went to the piano, I picked it out, and I was like, this would make a perfect composition. So over the next 3.5 months, I basically worked on it nonstop until I thought that it was as good as can be to be published. And it has went over amazingly well. So fast forward, by the end of the year, we have officially released it on the album. Do you know what it's like getting a letter? Can I give you a little backstory?
Yeah, sure.
So when this song first finished, I was currently living with my grandmother at that time. And of course I had it copyrighted. Mm-hmm. And when I got the letter from the IRS, or not the IRS, the Congress, that it comes from Congress.
Yeah.
When I got the letter from Congress and they give you a certificate saying that it's been copyrighted, she was panicking why the world Congress would be contacting me.
Oh my God.
I was like, well, I'm the president now, I'm joking.
Yeah.
So currently we have it on USB drive. And then it'll also be on streaming websites because, a lot of people, especially like me, love to stream it online. It's very nice and handy. So it comes in this little tiny box. It has a little Rivera on top, says Thomas Walters Music. And when you open it up, it's like jewelry. Jewelry that sings to you, or in this case, plays to you. It comes with this little USB drive, and it also comes with this little card as well that says Thomas Walters Music on one side, and on the other side it has all the track list. And it has a wide variety of stuff. Obviously, the first one, Rivera, which is Spanish for riverbank, in case you want a simpler way of pronouncing it. And the whole reason I chose that title, there was multiple reasons, but one of the reasons it was when I composed it, I was trying to think, of course I was classically trained, so I was trying to think of a good classical name to add to it. And so I imagined sort of like a riverbank as I play it. And so that's where it got its name. So it's the Spanish word for riverbank, which is Rivera. And then, of course, it has songs like It Had to Be You, classical pieces, several classical pieces, actually. Clair de Lune, which is one of my all-time favorites. To a Wild Rose, which is not a common classical piece, but it's a very pretty piece. And then, of course, there's a little fun classical piece called Six Exeus by Beethoven that I think you all will enjoy. And then there's also classics like What a Friend We Have in Jesus, Unclouded Day. All of these I spent many, many hours on arranging. And they have certain themes to it. Like on the finale, I believe in one part, I included a little section where you can hear the main theme from Rivera at that. So there's little Easter eggs all throughout the album. And of course it has Standing on the Promises, all of the arrangements that I've spent lots of time distinctly working on, so it's unique.
Yeah. What would you consider to be one of your favorite songs? I know that's kind of like a hard question. Me being an author, people ask me, I could write like 10 chapters. People be like, well, what's your favorite chapter? Like, why ask someone that?
I know, right? Yeah, that's almost like people asking,
Yeah.
"Do you play good?" And I'm like, "Well, what do you think?" Well, I'm not going to be biased and say my own composition because I think that would be
Yeah.
helpful. But I am quite, honestly proud of how Rivera did turn out. But my favorite one on there would probably have to be, oh goodness.
I think I like the first one. That would be probably my favorite. The first one you
The
said.
composition. I think my most favorite is probably the Sweet Hour of Prayer with the Lord's Prayer because there's a specific theme all throughout that, and it ends with the theme too. And it's it's sort of like what I refer to as like a butterfly. If you imagine a butterfly, it's sort of what it sounds like. So there's that one. Unclouded Day would probably have to be next up if it wasn't for that one, because I start off with like a real classical twist to Unclouded Day, and then it gets real peppy, and then it goes into like more of like a real peppy gospel style of Unclouded Day. And then, so that would have to be my favorite. And of course, one of my all-time favorite hymns, which is also on here, is Come Thou Fount of Every Blessing.
Oh, nice.
It's like a music box. And when I play it, I arranged it sort of like a music box. But those would have to be my top three.
That's awesome. So this is secular music, like classical, gospel. I think
Original.
it's original. What audience are you trying to reach? Is it just anyone that just...
all audiences.
Because everybody likes music.
Exactly.
We don't like music.
And the nice part, exactly. And the nice part about
universal. That's what I was trying to say.
exactly.
It's
Well, the
very
nice part about
universal.
instrumental music, they have no idea what you're playing.
Yeah.
What was that Spider-Man quote? With great power comes great responsibilities.
Exactly.
But yeah,
you're
I
right.
like playing all different genres because I think variety is one of the greatest things that a musician can do. Is play just a variety of music because everyone has their own tasting, and as musicians, we have the ability to play all different genres.
Yeah, he sent me the CD by email last night, and I listened to it. It is very amazing, and I want to encourage you to order his CD. Where can they order your CD?
So the CD is available at www.thomasweltersmusic.com, and you go to the page, and I think it has the whole storyline of how I started off with music. And there's different buttons you can click, like there's pictures, videos. But if you go to products, this will be on there along with our previous CD, the prayer CD.
I tell you what, it's amazing, and I think if you love music, like he says, a combination of music, I think you will really enjoy it. Thank you so much, Thomas.
My pleasure.
For being on the show today. He's such an amazing man. May God bless you. It's time to connect. Connect with us at youtube.com/HenryHarris100. Also connect with us on Facebook.com/The Brother Henry and You Show. Till next time, we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.